Thank you very much indeed. I am greatly honored to be here once again at AMITY University, a cradle of young leaders and entrepreneurship, and of course, strategic management. Thank you very much indeed for inviting me to be here. Thank you very much indeed, of course, Dr. Balbinder Shukla. We've had an excellent relationship and a friendship over the last, in this 2018 year. Thank you very much, Dr. Selva Muti. Excellent work in the Directorate of Science and Innovation at the university. Of course, thank you very much to Dr. Atul Chauhan, with whom we've shared certainly a few presentations, and I have come to realize that indeed I feel part of this AMITY family for the many ideas and innovations that AMITY pushes forward day and night. And also, thank you very much, Dr. Sanjeev Bansal, Director and Dean of the Managerial MBAs at AMITY. I am, in fact, also an MBA graduate, and apart from beauties in Venezuela, every time people hear about Venezuela, people say, oh yes, of course, Miss Worlds and Miss Universes. And then other people remember about oil. Oh yes, you sell oil. And apart from that, we also sometimes hear about Venezuela. You have economic problems, don't you? How are you coping with that? So Venezuela is indeed a very strong friend of India, because 1/3 almost, or let's say 1/4 of every drop of oil that you use for your development, for your prosperity in India, for industry development, comes from Venezuela. We are there making sure that the energy need for India is there precisely in the amount you need it and with the quality you need it. And it will continue doing that. Now, in saying that, and of course we are here talking about entrepreneurship in this excellent conference, entrepreneurship, innovation, and leadership. How to build leaders, how to construct, how to create leaders that can innovate and that can inspire entrepreneurship, that can inspire creation, ignition of processes of wealth creation. Well, that is something that I have realized AMITY University, and certainly, and I forgot to greet, but you're always there, all the colleagues from different university and research centers that are with us on the dais. How to do that? And the best way of doing that is precisely from every field of life, like AMITY is doing. We have to push conditions, as I write here, conditions for systems for creation. In order to be innovative, of course, we have to be creative. We have to create ideas. We have to create conditions. We have to create ways of being together, of making synergy between industry. We always talk about the customers, the client, be it a product or a service. How do we always make sure that the product or the service we produce complies with three important elements? Everybody who does business, everybody who's got an objective in their organization, institution, government, company, corporation, always has this in mind. How to produce an optimum or maximum profit out of minimum costs. How to produce maximum profits out of minimum costs. How to create high productivity. How to create a level of high efficiency in every process that you come across, or every process that must be built in order to create that profit-making enterprise, or that solution-making institution, because we can sell products and services in the private sector, but we can also serve and sell excellent products from the public sector and from the mixed sector. In every field of life, you can have innovation using technology, but whatever it takes to be innovative, you've got to first create a condition to be creative. So how do we do that? And I was reading some of the excellent, wonderful, and very inspiring topics that you're covering in every one of the sessions, in every one of the thematic sessions. And there is one, for example, here, one question in the plenary session number 3. It says, is India entrepreneurial ecosystem ready to create global startup ventures? That is a question that the organizers of this conference are proposing to think about. And because we believe in Venezuela, and that's why we are keeping this Venezuela-India blend relationship as close as possible. We believe that not only in the international field, the best conditions are those conditions where synergy acts, where respect for international rules and international regulations and international law are applied for a multilateral, for a multipolar world where we can all share not only the needs for development, but the fruits of development. Altogether, there is nobody above anybody else in the international world. So India is looking to be a leader in international affairs. We in Venezuela support every idea for India not only to become a member of the Security Council at the United Nations, but also for India to be a leader in every single aspect of life, in industry, in international fora, in all kind of environments where multilateral and polar world can be seen in the horizon. Therefore, we can only see in India and in this wonderful expression of creativity by AMITY University once again, and I have seen, and I must, obviously, when I think about AMITY, I must congratulate the innovation that AMITY brings monthly, every semester, every term, and every year around India and also around the world for promoting this kind of exchanges. Therefore, I would like to simply conclude with creativity, systems for creation, systems for motivation, systems for risk-taking, and systems for effective problem solving. That all makes the environment that AMITY produces every day and that you are all going to contribute with during this effective conference on entrepreneurship, innovation, and leadership. Thank you very much.